Right, hi everyone. Now I'm going to make a cushion. This is not an old video. This is me making one today. And I've got some, it's only 1/2 inch wide wadding. So I'm going to double it, triple it even. I'm not doing a large cushion, just a small one. That will do, something like that. So I'm just going to cut this. Come on, scissors. Come on, mate. Try and cut it into a straight line. I do have the glue gun on, so that's a bonus. Doesn't matter if it's a bit out of shape. Don't waste that. We always keep all our oddments. But yeah, I just thought I will come along. Although I'm putting videos up on cushions, you don't get to see them that often because not many people do them. And I just thought, I love making cushions. It is a great way, like flowers are, to get rid of all your oddments. You know. Okie dokie. I think my cushion... Well, I've got some bits and pieces. So I've got the wadding. I found this large doily from the last batch I bought in. And I want the edging. Just this frill. So I needed one big enough to go around the whole of the... oh, you got a frill there as well. So that will cut up. Well, I'll take you through it step by step. And then I've took off 2-3 meters of the cream lace that we have. It's gorgeous lace. So we've got that. I've also got one of those that I can use. Cut it up. Got some of those bridal ones as well, little hearts, iridescent hearts. Some of my gorgeous trim. And we do sell this in the shop, and it's chenille. I think we've got that in different colours. I found that in case I want to put that on as well. I just dug out a few bits and pieces, so a bit of that pearl trim. I'm going to make a handmade flower for it, so I'm going to show you that. Some oddments that I might want to put on. So I've just got that pearl trim there. That's to do the backing for the flower. I've also got some of this, which is the double row. May use it, may not. Not saying I'll use everything. I did cut myself this. Now we do have it in the shop. It is more, it's the most expensive lace I have per metre. So I've got that because I thought we need to have it shabby chic, vintage, gorgeous. So I've got some wired ribbon in pale pink. I've also got some of that. I think that was the last of that gorgeous mauve colour. And the same one, it's a super soft one in the cream. No, pale pink, sorry. I've got some of this trimming as well for edging. Which we have this in pink. I think we have this pink, white, blue and... This is the cream one. If I remember rightly. Now I've cut some doilies. These are the doily mats. We sell these doily mats, but you do get 25, so that's only 15. Let me show you the size of the mat you get. You get 25 of these doilies, and it's sold as one piece, and I've just cut mine up ready. And you can cut them individually. They make great flowers. So I've just cut those up ready. So that's that. I've also got some calico, like a canvas. So I want that. That's the strip that I cut off of this piece. But this is actually the cut size of the cushion. Now, listen to me. I'm going to make some kits up tomorrow, or Monday maybe. Depends when Joe's back. We're going to do the kits together because it's quicker. And let me just get rid of all that. You're going to have this canvas calico. It's really top quality fabric. And you'll get a double piece, so that folds out like that. With a full mat. And then we'll put some laces and trimmings in for you. And it'll be a kit, and you'll probably just have to add bits and bobs to it yourself. I will put some of this pink ribbon in because we have loads of that. But I'm using this to make the flowers with and whatnot. I've also got some feathers. I've also got some pink flowers. It's pink and cream. And some other laces and trims in the pot. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is to put the wadding in here, and I might need to cut this down again. Let me just see you can see what I'm doing. Right, I can move that to there and you can see. Okie dokie, let's get going. So we're just going to do it step by step and see how we get on. Now that's way too big for that. Way too big. So what I'm going to do now is just to cut this down again. So I'm going to open it up and cut it. So I don't want it anywhere near that size. That'll do, cut that off. Because I need an edge all the way around. That should do. Save that. Obviously we don't waste. No, that's going to give me an edge all the way, a decent size edge. All the way around, that'll do. So I'm just going to cut that bit off. And none of it will go to waste. We don't waste anything, as you all know. But I want a thickish, if you know what I mean, cushion. Okay, I'm just going to take that off. Turn that over so I can work this way. And I'm going to put that on there like that. Now all I'm going to do is just to glue that down. That's all, just to glue it down. I have to do a bit of manoeuvring, folks. I still may have to cut a little bit of this off because I do want you to see everything. Okay. Let's get some glue sticks in there. Like that. Turn this around. I've also got some beads and that because I want to make my own trimmings. You know me, I like to do as much handmade as possible. And what's our motto? Say it all together. 1, 2, 3. Make what you can and buy what you can't make. Easy. Just easy. I'm going to move that in a little bit like that. This is going to go over like that, and we have to pull that down just to make an edge. Now let me just see, because I may have to just shorten that a little bit more. I might do, like if I do that, then fold that back, and then I'm gonna, yeah, I'm gonna cut that off. Just cutting it down a little bit more. Need a good 1/2 inch around the edge. Let me just save all of that. So first of all, I'm just going to pin, well no, we'll pin the back down, I think. Yeah, we'll pin the back down. Okie dokie. So we do need this to stick. So it's close to the edge of your wadding as you can. Okay, we fold that back. We've got to make sure that meets there. So then you just push that down into place. Like that. And then pull that like that. And you've got your edge. Easy as that. Now don't forget, you can do this on a bigger scale. But I don't want to. I just want a small one. Again, close to the edge as you possibly can. I'm going to double roll that glue because I definitely want to make sure that sticks and that sits down. Pull that over. Oops. Like that. Just put more on if you need it. It'll be fine. Like that. And I'm just going to open this up a little bit more. Just push that in, it'll be fine. Pull that back if you have to. Won't hurt it whatsoever. and join that together like that. Another glue stick in there. Glue never lasts long in my house. And then we just do the same, but when we put this together we pull it. Okay, so just going to glue that down there, and then when we pull that it should just glue together nicely. Now it doesn't have to be perfect, we're covering it up. So we'll pull that together like that and then push that in. Don't matter about your edges if there's a little bit of a pull there at all. I'm going to cut some of this off, you see. Like that. And do exactly the same with this end. Join that together. And then pull them like that and join that like that. And now you've got a nice neat little cushion. And all I'm going to do is to cut it about 1 centimetre away from the join. I'm going to go round the corner because it's easier to manoeuvre when I'm putting the lace on. Like that, and we just get rid of that. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. There we go. Nice little cushion. Like that. Trim that down a bit more, I think. That will do. And then the next thing we're going to do is to add the doily. And you see, your doily is going to fit perfectly. Now don't worry about all of these. We're going to trim all of them off. What we're going to do is these will fit perfectly across there. So we just now need to start and glue these in. So we're just going to go round the edge like that. And glue that in. Just going to do all of these first. And then just do these edges like that. Okay, now where's my finger dobbers? There we go, just to make sure everything's glued down. Do this side as well. Oops, we didn't do that corner one. Didn't do that one either. There's plenty of room on them. You can trim all the edges off after. Okay, just keep going. Just keep doing that. And then we do this one just here. Just run that along the edge. Just to make sure it's stuck down. Your lace is going to stick it down anyway, but I like to make sure it's just secure. Now we turn it round. Look, we've got that side to do. Missed it. Like that. Get this corner. Like that. All well and good. That's fine. Nice little cushion. And then we just trim all of that off. So like I say, in the kit you will get the wadding, this mat and the calico if you want the kit. Just get this off my mat because I don't like it on my mat. Straight in the bin. Where's my knife? There we are. I just don't like it, it feels rough. That's it, all gone. Easy peasy. Okay, so we've got that. Now what I'm going to do is, on this side, I'm going to put the first lot of trim. No, I'm not going to do this one, you silly old fee. So, let's move the cushion out of the way and we're going to cut this one. Okie dokie, let's get this cut. I'll speed this up. Or cut it out, one or the other. But when you're cutting a doily like this, you just cut, there's like a loop, I'm not sure if you can see it. It's a loop that's joined them three together. You can just cut those loops. Like that. Now, I want it that way. So all we do is we can just start here. And you need to gather it. I've always telling you, gather. Just gather it up, especially on the corners, because you want it to lay flat. Now we can just do it straight. Oops. More glue fee. But you do need to gather it a little bit on this when you're using this type of trim. Just to give it a bit of oomph. I did go to see Julie's family on Sunday. I had a lovely time with them. And it was little Alfie was so cute. But I took up for the kiddies, for the little ones, some tin biscuit. Well, I took a box of biscuits up and they went missing straight away. But then I took 2 big tins of sweets up for them. You know, it keeps them happy when they're all together. When parents are talking and that, doesn't it? And it was really nice to see them all. And then I went with Vanessa, that's Julie's eldest daughter, and her youngest daughter, Olivia. We all met up. That was on the Sunday. Then we all met up on Wednesday for a coffee and a gab. And it was lovely. You know, they've made an effort, I've made an effort, and it's a promise I made Julie, and I'll keep that forever. I'll never let her down, ever. So, I quite enjoyed it. And, you know, they're meeting me, so they must be alright. Enjoying it. They don't have to, do they? I was friends with Julie, although I've known them all since we were all born. See, now this, it's because it's been washed and not stretched. So whoever washed it before I got it didn't stretch it. But it will drop out, all of that. There you go. Like that. And then what I'm going to do now is to put that trim, this trim, around the edge on the front. Get all my nails are blathered. Good job these are my own nails this time. Oh God, blathered. Yeah, I actually prefer having my nails done this way. So what I did, I had the false nails on, didn't I? I had the acrylics fitted. And then underneath, my own nails grew. And this was the result of my own nails. So what I've done, I've just had 1 layer of acrylic, clear acrylic on top. That's worn off now. It's more or less my own nail. And just showing my own nails. So I've managed to grow them a bit longer. They need filling in though now, but hey ho, we'll get that sorted for Christmas. I'm just getting all that rubbish off. Sorry. I don't like it, it bugs me when it's on my nails. Yeah. There we go, sorted. So, I need to find the other end, so I have to work a certain way. Okie dokie, here we are. So what we're going to do next is put the gathered trim on top. Hang on, got the wrong end. There we go. To make sure I've got it the right way. So I'm just going to start on the corner. Like that. Now, I'm not going to gather this one like I did before, because it's gathered enough for what I want. So I'm just going to go straight in like that. But gather it around the corners. And then just push that down. You do have to have that flat. I'll just move that in like that, place it where I want it. Like that. And this will stretch out, you can see this underneath. I'll push that down. Again, we're at the corner. Just tuck that down. And you do 3 or 4 pleats. Like that. That's all you need. like that. So I'm just going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. That's fine. That's laid slats. That's quite pretty. Okay, so we've got that. Sorry, the battery went dead. That's fine. Quite happy with that. Nice, isn't it? So now what I'm going to do is to, let me just put that out of the way, add, where did I put it? There we are. This trim, which is the chenille. Just have to get this the right way. That's it. Like that. Looks pretty, doesn't it? There. That's pretty. See, it's so easy to do something so simple but so nice. With very little expense. Now I'm just going to go get a picture. Right, I'm going to do this one for a change today. I need to get some more ink and print some more off, hence why they're not on the shop really. And this is the peel back one, I think. have a look. Oh, glue. There we go. It's not sticky, it's just a peel back one. So I think what I'm going to do is put this one on here for a change. On this side. Let me just see. I'm going to cut that off because I want it kind of roundish. That'll do. Then I can go around the edge. Now all I'm going to do at the moment is just to do the back in the middle. I'm going to stick that onto that doily there. Like that, because I want to be able to go round the edging with it. I do want to use that, I think. No, that band's not the right colour. So I think what I'm going to do is put... I might put this band on actually. Let me just see. Right, I want it to there, obviously. Don't want to cut the doily. And then I need that from there to there. Okay, so do this one first. I want it to look like that's resting on the band. Like that. We'll lift that up. That's why I wanted to lift that up. You know, not glue it all. And that's going to be like that. And then this band will have to match where that is. That's, I would say that's about right, isn't it? Yeah. I don't want this tucking under that end because I'm going to put some material on there. Okay. Let's get this on. That's about right, I think. Always like a hint of pink, and it's got pink in here. Pull that down a little bit, that'll do fine. Okay, just leave that to one side. And here's my ribbon. Now what I'm going to do is take out... Oh no, I don't think I will. I think I'm just going to gather that. Trim that off, rounding it. And I'm going to pull the other end. Make sure I pull the right one. I'm just going to gather that up. Let's have a look. Right, I'm just going to make a little wiry loop, thread that through, do that several times. That will stop that from coming off. And then what you do is you just tuck that little bit behind and bend it and tuck that back behind, and then you can glue that. I want that there. Just tuck behind there, and then I've just got to organise this bit. And do the same with this section. So I'm going to cut this round like that. Oopsie daisy. Make sure that's like that. A little bit fiddly, but looks lovely when it's done. Don't worry about any of that yet. I don't want any more than that. No more than that, so I'm going to cut that. I'm not cutting the wire. I'm just going to separate this here. Right, sorry about that. I did separate it, so I'm just going to take that off. I'll cut that. Leave that a minute. I'm going to shape this again. Now, I know you're saying, well, why didn't you do that in the first place, Fiona? Because I never know what I'm doing, and I say it in many of my videos. You just have to you just have to hang on and watch and keep watching, because I change my mind so often. But I like it that I change my mind so often, because then if I hadn't have done so often, I wouldn't have had half of what I've done, if that makes sense. Right, so I'm just going to wind that round just a couple of times. If I can do that again, Fee. And then we turn that around, and this is where I'm going to start tucking this one in. I'm going to glue on top as well. But I'm also going to glue underneath. God, how many glue sticks have I gone through? Okay. So we pin that on there like that. That goes in there. That does. And this is still wired, this section. And you see? Actually, I like that, like that. Well, it's just a little bit shabby chic, isn't it? So I'm going to take the chenille again, and I want to go around the edge there. Let me just get rid of that rubbish. So what we're going to do is just to go from there, just for now. I'm going to take it round like that. Pink and cream happiness. So I'm just going to leave that like that, because I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this side. Although, let me just see. I really wanted to put some of this on, so I might just do that. So shift that out of the way. I'll take this to the beginning. Just move that out of the way. And I'm going to do a double layer, I think. Yeah. So let's get this under here to start with, and we're going to just do one layer like that, so that's quite flat. Like that. And then I'm going to do another layer, I think. I'm going to pull that back just on top before I put the chenille down, like that. And I'm going to gather this one I'm going to gather it all the way around, not just there. So little gathers all the way around. I'm going to take it to there, I think. Yeah. And I'm going to just fold that in slightly, do that, and give it a little tuck, like that. Yeah. And then I'm going to go all the way around. With the chenille. Slightly bend it round and push it down into the way you want it to go. There, that's really pretty. Now, I could, I'm not sure I'm going to do it, so I don't want to hide a lot of the pink flower trim. But I like that, so I think I'm going to do that. I do like that. Because on my projects, I basically just like to show a hint of pink. Well, I know I've used a little bit more than a hint of pink, but I like that. It's right. I'm just going to say something. I get a lot of people emailing me and asking me questions about, you know, oh, how to do this, how to do that, what would I do? And all I can say is this. Right, when you make something, like when I put the first layer of frill on, to me it wasn't good enough. I needed another layer on top. So, and then I put the doily on to enhance the cushion. And then I added this to enhance it a little bit more. Then I've added this. But I'm not going to leave that like that. Because what you should be doing is every time you do a piece, is look at it and say, is it enough? Can I improve on it without overdoing it? Don't go OTT. You can't do that, because if you go OTT, I've just noticed that bit there. If you go OTT, it doesn't look right, and you just spoil it. But I can improve. I love that. That's like, you remember them? You can get like a rectangle sweet pink and cream. Well, that's my favourite sweet one of that. That and drumsticks. But yeah, look. Isn't that pretty? But can I improve on that? Well, yes, I can. Because I do have some diamante centres that I can start and use. Oh, now look. Look what I can put on here. I made that butterfly. Do you remember? There's a tutorial on how I made it. And I could put that on there. I may just do that. But I made all of these. Look at that. I made that. I might take that off now. That just looks stunning on there. And I think I'm going to use that. I'm going to. I've shown you how to make all of these. You know, it's not hard to make your own doodads. Let me just stand that up to place it. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh, look at that. You couldn't buy that in the shop. You have to make things. But I do like that, so that's going on there. Now, let's have a look. But what I'm trying to say to you is, layer. You've got to layer things. Now there's a nice little flower, little doodad. And I've got some pearly trim, which, let me just see, because I want to make sure I've got the right one. Not that one, I don't think. Do I want that? No, I want the flat back on there. That's it. Here we go. I've got one. So I'm just going to trim that. I'm going to start from the flower. Hope you're still watching. And that's going to sit just there. Whoops, I don't like the way that sat. I'm going to take that back a bit. Didn't like the way that was sat on there. Needed to be further over. That's it, so it's in the centre. Dropped it, never mind. Yeah, now I like that, that set that off. But I feel this needs something else tucked behind there. So I think what I'm going to do, let me just put that back. Put that in there. I think what I'm going to do, and yes, I have a new ring, another one. I've got an antique shop that's selling them off. I keep buying them. I just can't help myself. I don't pay a lot for them, so I'm not fussed. Right, on these, just going to cut some of these doilies. Hopefully keep the little spiky legs on them. Like that. Right. And I'm going to do it like that. I'm going to double them. Like that. I'm going to lift them down slightly. So we've got like a double thing there. And let me just see. Nope, don't like them there. No. No. Don't like it. So I'll leave that for another project. I'm not going to do it. It didn't look right straight away. Let's have a look at this trim. I need some more trim. Let me just see. We've got some flowers. Again, going back to our pink trim, our pink theme, I'm going to take that off because I want that here. Going to put that there. Yeah, that's how I needed it. Whoops. Like that. And I think I'm going to use all three. I'm going to put one there. Put the other one here. Tuck that in there. Oh yes. Now I need a leaf. I need a leaf of some sort. So what I'm going to do is I've got this ribbon. And I'm just going to do 4. So I folded it into 4. Like that. And I'm just going to shape the tops into a leaf shape. So, and then turn it over and do that side. So I've got that like that. I'm going to take each one and blast it with the like that. You see how I've melted it slightly and bent it in. And then what you do is, you don't need to do that, but you need to just then fold it over like that. And to be honest, where's my tweezers gone? Take my tweezers, gonna cut it off, burnish them together. Glue that. And then lift that up. Well, we can tuck one of them in there straight away. Like, that's a little bit long. Sorry, I'm going to cut that down. It's a little bit long. Just going to glue it. And pull that back a bit. Stick that in there. So you can actually see the pleats. I'm going to do another one. And I'm going to fold that, cut it, glue that. I'm going to tuck that under this side now. So there's 2 in there. Oh, that's pretty. Looks like it's sat on a bow. Again. Fold it the opposite way. Shown you this before. Cut. Glue. And then this one's going to go in that side. It can sit there, it's fine. And our last one, again, fold it that way, cut, pin it together, and we're going to put that one in this side here, like that. Oh, that's pretty, isn't it? Yeah. There's just something missing off here. And I'm trying to work out what that might be. I'm going to put this one back on. Whoa, look. Don't like that. That's it. That's glued it in. So I don't like that. But wait a minute. See what we've got in here. Might leave that. Might need that little bit. Yeah, I think we'll use those. 3 of those. And I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3. You don't want them pushed right in because you want to be able to see them. You want to make, that's it, like that. They're not going to go anywhere. Idiot, whoever's on the bike. You always get one, sorry. And that, we're going to sit in there like that. Because I do like that. I'm going to push it in there like that. So yes, I like that. It's coming on nicely. Just see what else we can put in. Let me just see. I need a pearl around the edge. I also need a pearl running across there as well, don't I? Right across there, from there. To enhance that a little bit more. That's it. That's how you do it. Yes, I like that. That's pretty. But I do need some trim going across there. I don't know if I've got enough of this, you see. Let me just see. No, I need a thinner one. So I'm going to get one. This is the finishing touch. Because you don't want to go overboard when you've done something as pretty. So what I'm going to do is just start on this corner. Sorry about that noise. We've just got a tit in the street. And I call them tits because that's exactly what they are. No regard for anybody. At all. He just wants to see how many times he can rev his little bike for his scrawny mates. Sorry. There we go. That's just setting this off really pretty. Or really nicely, should I say. Now this could be used as a cushion on a... It's only a display cushion. I wouldn't use it to sit on. Or to lean on. It's a display cushion. But you could use it as a wall hanging. If you wanted to. Couldn't you? I am trying to stay in view, folks. Oh, I hope I've cut enough. Never mind, this is alright. You can still join it. That is pretty. So I've used flat back there, but a bigger one. That's the 8mm. And now I'm using the 4mm. And now what I'm going to do is, even though you're not probably going to notice it, is here. I put the chenille on there, didn't I? Well, I'm going to also put a little bit of chenille just there. Because it matches then, doesn't it? And then we can stick some pearl on top of that as well, which is the larger one, and we just do that. That'll do. Like that, and then it's all the same. So that's it. That's my shabby chic cushion. I hope you like that. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll speak to you all soon, and I'll put a kit together. Bye bye for now.